No, guys. Stupid Game Dev here, and today we are going to do some little challenge. We are going to. I was thinking about trying to do a challenge. 1 hour time limit, no assets, just what Unreal Engine has by default. Let's find out. Alright, so before we start, if you still haven't subscribed, just do it now. Click on the subscribe button and the bell if it still is there. Follow me on Twitter to get the updates whenever a new video is dropped in. Alright, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do. Let's see. Alright, I have an idea what I'm going to do. It's nothing. We cannot exactly play it. I'm going to make an NPCs that are running after a ball, and whenever they touch the ball, they kick it, and see how that actually goes. And I'm gonna just create folder here first. I'm gonna go to these blueprints. There we go. Inside blueprints, I don't want anything else. I want to create a new folder in the root, which is gonna be called maps. Another one is, do we want to make widgets? Not that I know of. Like, there's no reason. Like, why? There's no information we need to show. Unless, like, how many times was the ball kicked. First, I'm gonna just make the map ready. So I'm gonna make from geometry box, I'm gonna make this floor approximately, I'd say, I'm gonna make it 40 in z-axis. Let's make it like 5,000 units for each side. So let's make it twice, 10,000. We are gonna need some volumes because I don't want to use walls, but I still don't want the ball to actually go out of the areas, the play area. So we are gonna use here a block volume, so it's gonna block everything basically. All right, so now there is a block volume, so the ball cannot go outside. Next we need navmesh, because obviously the bot must be able to run around. Navmesh bounce volume, there we go. I'm gonna press P. Alright, now we have this is good. I'm gonna save this inside my maps. I'm gonna call this playground. We are gonna make the bots to play football. I'm gonna create the ball, so I'm gonna create new actor blueprint. I'm gonna call this ball. Let's see. Okay, in here we put. I'm gonna sphere, and it's Zoyer. What the fuck is that? We need a sphere, and let's see quickly. Is it how huge? Well, it's it could be a little bit smaller actually. Looks rather better. So here we need to simulate physics. Ball and boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna create a new folder. No, I'm gonna just do blueprint class. I'm gonna make it a character so it can move around. Now inside here, I'm gonna add a box. Oh no, cube. Much. And in this direction, 0.68. That's exactly how it is. This like half. Alright, now that is fine. I want to add an arrow here so I can see where is the forward direction currently. This looks kind of creepy. And this arrow looks dangerous as fuck. I need more challenging. So now we need to make sure that this is constantly going for the ball. So what I'm gonna do is, on the begin play, I'm just gonna get all actors of class, because we know we need to find a ball, and we know there's gonna be just one ball. We are gonna get that. The thing we are all go. Okay. I moved too. Pawn is self. And the ball, no, pawn is self and target actor is ball. So I'm gonna go to ball now, and I'm gonna make sure custom event kick ball. Good for one-time instant burst. Let's add actor. I'm gonna call this actor. Get forward vector. Now then we have to use. If true, the strength is taken as change in velocity instead of an impulse. A mass will have no an effect. Let's try that quickly. So what I'm gonna do is like multiply this by, let's say, 300, and then we need also an up vector for this, but we can try quickly like adding. No, not that one. Vector plus vector. We can try and add there like 500 for an example. And let's say when we reach that, let's say the radius of is like 10 for an example. There we go. Oh, it's going, and now it's gonna boom kick the ball, as you can now see. Now the reason why it's not running is because the ball is, although the ball is there, yes, but there is, it's the scene capture is still there. So we need to make sure that we move towards the get. It was sphere, right? Let's try with sphere, and we need to get its world location. All right, and boom. Okay, wow. Now do this from the fail. Boom. There we go. It's going back to the ball. It keeps. Well, now you can see that now it's going at the last location. It basically saw it. So basically what I could do is to try and to do this on event tick. Boom. You can see we are not reaching the ball. So let's do the kick in here. So in the sphere we're just gonna have to make sure that it needs to generate hit events, and let's make sure that these are all visible. Yes. We can try by collision component and hits, and let's actually cast let's cast to a bot, and if that's true, then what we can do is kick in the ball. Boom! It goes. The ball goes over there. Nice. He's going after it. And it's constantly updating. Although I don't like to use event tick all the time for stuff. Boom! It's kicking it. It's after. Nice. I think this is actually pretty nice. Bot spawner. We're going to spawn then randomly wherever. So I'm gonna get variable. I'm gonna call this, let's say, max, and it's gonna be integer. What next? Next is then I don't want to do is I'm gonna make it here. I'm gonna add like a 15 guys is the maximum. Now I don't exactly remember how things works. Like do an n. Allow it to pass through only n times. I believe it would have to use this from an event tick instead. And what we're gonna want to do is spawn actor from class. We want to spawn bot, and this spawn rotation we're gonna make transform. The rotation is fine. We are gonna do that as well. Get random point in navigable and origin. It's simple. Just make it 0, 0, 0. That's the origin of the world. The radius is, I'm gonna make it 9,950. let's see, random float actually. So random float between 0 and 1. Nope, and no. We want to do minimum and maximum 3 is 6. Let's do minimum 1 and 359. Maybe if I click this to play. Oh, alright, I still forgot. I have to actually place this fucker in the world. Oh, I'm just gonna take the origin from get actor location. Any of them, which is something I wonder why not. Like, why aren't you doing that? I'm gonna do print string, and does it actually spawn them in? Oh wow, it does, but I believe they are all falling down ready. Okay, this is kind of weird. I'm gonna have to do this. Ignore, always spawn, ignore collision. Oh no, wow, look at these guys. They are... Alright, so they are in there. What we can do is just plus here. And we can just plus them up. Maybe 50, I don't know. But not enough. Let's do 100. And then... Oh wow, as you can see now, nope, there are... But oh right, I believe I know why. We have to make auto process placed or spawned. Oh right, they are kicking the ball. But now they can get quite, you know, like stuck and crowded to one another. We want to prevent that from happening. Deter crowd AR controller. I'm gonna use RVO. There we go. RVO. Capsule component a little bit wider. Let's say like 45, so it's a lot high there. Now we can see whether they will try to avoid one another or not. Well, it seems like it's actually working. Avoiding one another. But like they are going, like these guys, they are all packed up. What we could end to do is like, what I could actually add is like random speed boosts for these guys. Okay, let's see. So we select the random second, how long it takes to activate it. And then we start the random speed boost. So we start this and we take the random second, whatever this is. And when it's reached that, it's going to boom, go over here. Start this boost, and it's gonna take 60 seconds until it will again choose random speed seconds, and then we're gonna go over here. And while it takes as long, it takes like we set the speed here to 600, and after 10 seconds we're gonna send it back to the default 300. Let's hope that this actually works. So let's see if any... Oh, you can see some of them are like going nuts and crazy. Go after the ball! You're gonna win! And this Superman here is like, oh, the fucking Ferrari. And maybe we could, and to make this a little bit more like avoidance range to 1000. That's a lot. Let's actually make this capsule component even further bigger, like 88, so it's like really wide. And at least one of them will always get it. Alright, well, they are now more like widely parsed, basically. Alright, let's do some nice little things in here. I'm gonna do user interface. We're gonna call the widgets. I am making this scoreboard for basically score, yes. I'm gonna do in here is just for now I'm gonna add A1 text, which is gonna be colored as black. So where I'm gonna put this? Now that is one question. For this I'm gonna create the binding here. I'm gonna call this I'm gonna make this format. I'm not gonna call anything, I'm just gonna format text. I'm gonna call this kick times, and then I'm gonna make these nice brackets. I'm gonna call this count. And for now that, what do we need to do is, when it's variable that will be changing constantly, I'm gonna create variable. I'm gonna call this kick count. Because I cannot just put it in there. I could actually make, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna create a blueprint interface. I'm gonna call this ball underscore BBI. And I'm gonna call this kick. Yeah, kick. Input is yes, count. And in the chair, and the score, I'm gonna make sure that the score is, I believe it has to be score is taken it. So I want to check is kick, an event kick, and that is gonna be like, boom, this plus 1, and that's gonna be the count we are going to be getting. Let's say inside the ball, actually, because there's only one ball. So from the begin play, since we don't have player blueprints or whatsoever, and plus it's better to do it from here. I'm just gonna do is create widget. I'm gonna do score and add actually promote to variable. Boom, I'm gonna call this score. We could also put this into the game mode or stuff, but I just do GBA making them. I want to add to viewport, 10 minutes left. Holy shit. There we go. And now from here I want to do is a kick, and it's gonna be this one, and we want to do once. Well, let's check. Oh, kick. Alright, so now one dude will kick it. Boom. Alright, I believe this is actually pretty okay. It might lie a little bit, but we can, or no, then not the bots. We need the spawner. So, alright, so here is what I managed to pull off in 1 hour is just NPCs running after the ball, then kicking it when they reach it, and we are getting how many times the ball was kicked. Sometimes it might add sometimes it might just add some extra kicks there because it's not too accurate, because the kick happens whenever one of them reaches and touches the ball. It might get like kicked twice in a single kick. But hey, at least that is working, and this is what we got. This like there's like you I don't even know, like, for whatever reason you would even need this. I'm just gonna actually move it here. So like there's like, for whatever reason you would need this kind of game. It's like, well, it I don't know, like betting or something. That would work. Okay, that was really weird hour. Alright, so thank you for watching. This is all we have for now. Remember, if you still haven't, just subscribe, click the bell button, give us the thumbs up or down. It's all up to you. Yeah, if it's thumbs down, please just give a critics and tell why, so I can try and improve those lack of things. If it's just simply you didn't like it, then well, too bad, can't help it, and not gonna apologize now. It's not for everyone's taste. And then I will see you in the next video, whatever that will be. Goodbye, nights, and I will see you next time.